Hey guys, so I'm here with a Widowmaker makeup tutorial.
All my life I've been deceived. People told me I could be anything beyond the sea. All you need is to believe.
So to start off, I am doing the body paint, and for this I am using Mayron's Paradise makeup in the color purple, and this is a water activated body paint. For something affordable, I definitely recommend water activated body paint because it definitely lasts longer than other methods such as like cream paint. But if you have the money, I even more so recommend alcohol activated body paint because that lasts exceptionally longer and is really great for cosplay. So as for applying it, I am using a makeup sponge, dipping that in water, and then getting makeup from the palette and patting that on my face. I definitely recommend patting it on over brushing it on because when you pat it on, it allows the makeup to be much more consistent and even throughout the entire area that you're applying it to. And when you brush it on, it leaves streak lines and areas that are a lot more transparent or patchy. I still found that I needed to do a couple layers of this to make the entire area, since I was doing such a large area, as even as possible with no patches or very few at least. To add more layers, just allow an area to fully dry, which doesn't take too long, and just go over it again like you normally would. So I know her skin is supposed to be more blue than purple, so if you want to go with that route, just choose a different color makeup and go with it. I went with the purple. That was already the color of fabric I had picked out, and I already had this makeup, and I just kind of liked how it looked because she was always just this purple lady to me, and I've seen people do it both ways, so really it's up to you. It doesn't really matter. Cosplay is for fun anyways, so go ahead and use the color skin, or yeah, I guess the color skin you want to. Don't forget to check and make sure everything that needs to be covered in purple or whatever color you're using is fully covered, so that includes like the ears and the back of the neck. And I recommend having someone help you when you're doing the back of the neck because that can be like tricky to see yourself, or at least use like 2 mirrors. I didn't use any of that in this video because the video kind of gets in the way of doing stuff like that. I check later though to make sure that the back of the neck is fully covered. So this step is literally like the most important step ever. The stuff that I'm using is amazing and great. It is Final Seal by Ben Nye, and it's a makeup sealer, and it works incredible. So what I'm doing here is filling in my eyebrows with black, but I'm going to finish talking about the Ben Nye sealer real fast, which is literally the key to like the body paint and making it last. With the sealer, I had no problems with it coming off, especially like not sweating off in LA when it was really hot during a convention, and it stayed on amazingly. The only time the makeup would come off is when it rubbed against clothing a lot, which wasn't really an issue because it was easy to fix. But yeah, so I definitely recommend this sealer. So here I am applying blue eyeshadow above the crease and above my eyelids and blending that out a lot. Also applying some blue below it as well and blending that out, or below my eye, not just it. That doesn't really tell you much, does it? Anyways, here I'm taking black eyeshadow and just filling my normal eyelid, whatever, completely, and then blending that into the blue really well. I already applied false lashes, as you can see here, because I was wearing them from earlier and I didn't want to remove them to put them back on, so I just touched them up at some point, as well as add mascara. So if you haven't done that, I would recommend not doing that until after you do your eyeliner, which is what I'm doing here. Because doing eyeliner with false eyelashes on already, I personally find a little bit tricky, and kind of wish that I didn't have the false eyelashes on to start with. For the eyeliner, I'm just doing a large wing across the top, lid and going all the way to the center corner for the bottom line. So I'm using this lighter blue eyeshadow for this line she has across the bridge of her nose that connects to either eye, as you could see in the picture right there. And I'm just blending that in really well, and then I will also add a darker blue eyeshadow to the sides of my nose to create a kind of contour and give it a little bit more dimension. I'm also applying some more blue eyeshadow to the under part of my eyes and blending that out. If you find that the blue is too vibrant, just take some more of that body paint and lightly dab on top of that, and it will kind of dull it down. Right here I'm using a darker purple eyeshadow and using that to contour my face, like all of it, the hollows of my cheeks, under my chin, the sides of my nose, the collarbones, the little lines that appear in your neck, and even the cleavage, because that's one of the tricks to cosplay. Now I'm just applying purple lipstick. It can be probably a little bit darker than this, but this is the only purple lipstick I had, so that's what I'm using. Go ahead and throw on part of the costume and your wig, and then right here, the finger that pops out of her glove, I'm just painting that purple and then coating that in sealer. I realize some of the mist probably got on my camera. But here I am taking black nail polish because she has black nail polish, and then painting that one finger that shows black because I don't feel like painting all my nails. And that is all that I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful and use it in the future cosplay. Thanks for watching and have a lovely day.